I've got the most absolute pleasure to have on Brooke and Jacqui, and you guys are Coranderrk Festival peoples. I mean, I would say you're the leaders, aren't you? You're the leaders of this committee.
Well, we think so, yes.
Yeah. So a few people have, there's a place over in the valley somewhere, it's called Coranderrk. Yeah. Just a little bit about it.
Well, Coranderrk was a place for a whole heap of different Aboriginal groups from 1863 right up until 1924, roundabouts that time. You know, they had great community out there. You know, they worked the land beautifully, their own land. You know, and what this is about is honouring our ancestors, the people that lived, worked and died there. Celebrating the 150th anniversary.
It is pretty amazing. I mean, that your ancestors were coming from people displaced all over Victoria, and basically this was the only land that was really given, or that they were able to fight for a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah. So the festival's on next Saturday.
Yep, the 16th of March.
Yeah. It starts at 12
until about 8.
So it's a very family-friendly event.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you got music.
We sure have. Got great music.
I've got the piece of paper here. I'm getting pretty excited now. By the way, I've actually already got my tickets, and
awesome. Please buy tickets, everyone.
It was really easy. It was really, really, like, people who listen to me know that I get glitches. Yeah. And no, but I went on to try booking.
Yeah.
And click, and so I'll be there. But because I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, that's one thing that's been easy for people to go through Try Booking. Yeah, it's a great website, and we're happy that they're working with us.
Because it does give you a better idea of people.
Our numbers.
Yeah. So looking at this one already, we've got Girt Edwards, Neil Murray, and Lee Morgan. Yep, Young Warriors. Yep. Who else is there?
We've got the legendary Coloured Stone. We're really looking forward to them. We've also got Sebastian Jorgensen. He's a long-time personal friend, but he has his own interest in Indigenous culture and in music. And he is a world-renowned classical guitarist. And lucky for us, his interest in culture has led him to some music that was recorded by William Barrack. So 3 of William Barrack's traditional songs will be performed on the day, and that might be a moment for me to find the tissues, I think. Yeah, but also very proud, of course, as well.
Yeah, I can't see that you'd be much alone in feeling pretty special in that.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of tears flowing, I think.
Yeah. Of joy and
joy. And it's an overwhelming feeling, I think, of lots of sadness for our old people, but also lots of happiness for our future of Coranderrk.
Because this is, in a way, saying that these are our ancestors, and it's time to kind of celebrate who they were.
Exactly. Yeah. They need to be, as I said the other week to someone, they've been sitting there for about 75 years, and the land has been sitting there doing nothing really. And they've got to be set free. I really feel that that's what they want.
And I think the very little that people know of the history of Coranderrk, we often are very quick to fall into the negative and really focus on that, and we're not shying away from that at all, but there is quite a lot of really fabulous personal and positive stories that they were real people. Yes. With real families, just going by their everyday life, often with such massive challenges in front of them. And I think, on a personal kind of note, it's really nice to know that in between all that struggle, there really was some beautiful stories with happiness, and it's not all terrible. It's not all sad.
Yes, I know going down to Lilydale Museum, Yarra Rangers Museum, that there's those stories down there, but.
And also, I just want to say, though, to do with the community, lots of great friendships were forged, and it wasn't just with the Indigenous people. There were quite a number of different white people that came up and they managed the two-storey house there that's still sitting on Coranderrk. And you know, these, I think my people were great negotiators, great leaders, and they knew how to work with a number of different people. And I really want everyone to really know that. They were willing to be able to work with anyone, to be able to, you know, get everyone where they need to be.
Yeah, well, to fit in, and I remember seeing the photos and going, wow, look at those, you know, beautiful clothes and beautifully dressed, and really making an effort to go, you know, like, you know, we're here and we're valid, and I think that that's something that, you know, might not have happened as much then, but it shouldn't continue. Yeah.
But just to extend even on that point, Siobhan, my favourite part about Coranderrk is that, you know, our ancestors were forced to kind of act in this different way that was foreign to them. And I get such a big sense of pride that knowing that they beat the white fellas at their own game, and that's something that I'm really proud of. So on that note, of course, everybody's welcome. It's not just a festival for Indigenous people, because it's not just Indigenous history we're talking about, it's all of our history. It's Healesville's history, Yarra Valley's history, Victoria, you know, etc., etc. And it's something that's very, very relevant today. So I hope we have lots of people coming along to learn more about our very special Coranderrk.
And it is a very special place. You know, going along to the walk and feeling so welcome there, and just knowing that it was a place of difference. You know, it is special. So, you know, like, again, thank you very much for sharing and opening it up for all of us to do.
We had a beautiful day. You know, that's what we want to do. You know, we want to welcome people to Coranderrk, and we really want to get that message out there.
One thing I liked about being on the walk was knowing that we had babies and we had older people, and you go, you couldn't have got much different. It was a lovely, it was family. We're all different. There was a lot of people there.
When they all came down from the Goulburn or Akron, there were adults, there were leaders, there was babies, there was children. So it was so wonderful. I remember when we first got to the gates of Coranderrk, and I was watching all my little nieces and my son run down the driveway, and at that moment I sort of went, look at what we're doing today.
Yeah,
it's just awesome.
Yeah, I think a lot more people rested incredibly well. Yeah, a lot better. Now I reckon Coach Edwards is going to play, so I reckon we're going to have to play one of his, and I'll just making sure I got my CD player on, because you know I like kids. Alrighty, this is Veggie Blues. I'll probably cut the last bit of that off. Sorry guys, that was a Coach Edwards with Veggie Blues. And I am talking with Brooke and Jacqui, and we're talking about Coranderrk Festival, which is next Saturday, the 16th of March, starting at midday and going till 8 p.m. It's going to be so good. I'll even turn your mics on now. Here we go. The things I forget to do. So, we've got the music covered. Now, you've got stalls as well. I've seen something about artwork.
We've got I think, I haven't got the thing right in front of me, sorry guys, but we have got a number of stalls. I think all up we have got about 30 stalls, so it's quite impressive. I think there may be about 6 or 7 food stalls, and we have got quite a different range of food coming. All really yummy food and lovely healthy food. Also we have a number of art stalls, info stalls like...
Well, we have some reconciliation groups coming. For example, our local Indigenous organisation HICSA, they'll be coming along, Bendigo Bakes. So we've got a mixture of community and and random groups.
Organisations, yeah.
Kind of, you know, people have really just piped up and really supported us. So, you know, we thought we were going to run this really small, intimate event, and it's just gained momentum. It's gained a life of its own, and now it's quite the major event.
So, who else has helped put this on for you?
Well, if I like, I'll just go through the sponsors if I can.
Go for it.
Our first sponsor that really helped us get things happening was the Yarra Valley Rangers. That was through a grant, a cultural events grant. So yeah, thank you so much to the Yarra Rangers. We've also got a group called Unity, 3K&D, Heritage Insights, Wholesome, and Ecology and Heritage, and also just recently the Healesville Amateur Racing Club. So thank you so much, guys.
Do a shout out to the Healesville Community Bank, who very, very generously donated some cash, and they'll actually be there on the day as well, and they're going to have their information. And they're going to have a really, really cute little kids activity. So come along, kids, and do some painting.
Yeah, how much is it for tickets?
So it's $25 a family, $15 an adult, $10 concession, and $5 for the little tackers, except under 5 is free. We also want to let everybody know that essentially the site of the festival is in a paddock, so please wear sensible shoes, please bring your hats, your sunscreen, bring your chairs, bring your picnic rugs, just about anything that makes you comfortable, because it can get quite warm. Bring some water, although we will have some water available to refill your bottles.
Yeah, if you get the crowd that's there, it might be a bit of a long line.
Yeah, that's right.
And so now it's Barrack Lane, which is off Healesville Koori Road. So it's
that's right.
kind of on the opposite side to the Healesville side, the Healesville Sanctuary
That's right,
area.
exactly.
So it's near Warrigal College, if you know where that is.
Yep.
It's near the Big Bouquet, the Gerber Farm. That's also another clue. And we'll have it well signed, so you should be able to find us.
And we've done it again. Geez, great, Siobhan. Yay! No, we've got fire advice that is not for us, thankfully. So just kind of thought I better just double check that as well.
Yes.
It's not hard for me to be distracted, and I'd like to say thank you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
And looking forward to also just finding out the further stories that we get out of this festival, and I think that the local history is can be such a beautiful history, and we do need to celebrate it. And yeah. So thanks you both again.
No, thanks for having us.
Yeah. You'll have to come back in a few weeks and tell everyone how it went, because there might be a few people that won't be able to get there.
Fantastic.
Alrighty. Well, we're going to finish off with another Kutcha Edwards. Yeah, we've lost it. And it is a Get Back Up Again. Pretty good. Anyway, you are listening to Siobhan on Yarra Valley FM 99.1. Woo!
Well, it is the perfect song to play. Get back up again.
I look around like,